Hey y'all, just wanted to come make this video. I know my hair is looking some type of way, but I've been cleaning up the house, making it do what it do. So this video is being made because I know that I got some sneak stalkers that think I'm scared of them. So welcome. How are ya? How you doing? Anywho, everything is energy. Sometimes you subscribe to people because you're feeling their content. On one hand, they're saying witchcraft is bad and rituals are bad and this and that is bad. But then on the other hand, they telling you how to tap into your spiritual power. Everything is ritual. Y'all hear my air freshener on the wall? They had no mind. I just mean it's getting the smelling good up in here. Anyway, everything is energy, everything is ritual. So I'll give you some examples. When you go in the kitchen and you cook and you happy for the people that you're cooking for, you vibrate on a love frequency. Therefore, when people eat your food, they feel the love and the energy you put in it. You ever heard people say, oh, this food tastes like it was made with love, and you know that was your intent while you were cooking it? It's energy. It's rituals. Taking a bath. You're washing off the dirt of the day. You're washing off negative energies. It's a ritual. Anointing with oil. It's a ritual. Going to church being like this, you are open to receive energy. Going like this, that's protective energy. So there's no reason to be scared of anything. Like, if you know that you're not out there doing anything bad to people, and it's like sometimes people know that. Okay, first of all, put it like this. Sometimes people know, and I want to say this in the nicest way possible. Sometimes people know that they born with a gift inside of them, and maybe they've went to church, and because that gift that they had inside of them, a lot of people call it evil, so they hide behind the veil of Christianity. But you have like knowledge of stuff and you don't know where it came from. You reading, you meditating, you doing all the stuff you doing, and you still like know what you know. I had been conditioned for many years to hide up under Christianity. When I was a little girl, like, I had like visions and stuff when I was little. But being in Christianity pretty much brainwashed it for me to the point to where I am now. I'm tapping back into it. I'm tapping back into my spiritual side. So do I have to fear bad which is coming for me? No. Because if I vibrate higher than the dumb shit that you're trying to put at me, it's going to go right over me. And it's going to boomerang and go back to the person. That's something you need to understand. So if you're making videos and you're afraid and you're hiding in locations like to where people can't like track or trace where you are, you're inviting demons to come to you. You're inviting all kinds of stuff to attack you. So from when I see some of these videos, and these people are speaking on the same knowledge of the things that I know about and the things I'm looking into and stuff like that, but then they want to all of a sudden make one video about protect yourself and making videos about just in case I don't make it. So I knew when I pulled cards on this person to see that shit, because I was feeling some type of way. Like, this person was like screaming in their spirit, help me, help me, help me. And that's why witches are going to your channel. That's why they're attacking you like they do. Just because they come don't mean that you have to entertain that. So I'm no longer subscribed to these channels that want to go back and forth. If you fighting your sleep, you're awakening. Like, in case y'all didn't know, and some of y'all do know, when we had this full moon last week or something like that, worm moon, whatnot like that, and retrograde is over with. Y'all don't like study science and learn stuff like that. I mean, shit. That was another thing too. I was always into science when I was little. That was the only subject in school that I passed like with 100% because I was nosy as hell and I always wanted to know about stuff like that. So yeah, that's what it is. Everything is energy. Your energy watching me, I'm energy watching you. And the thing is, when you really tap into the power you have on the inside of you, for a lot of y'all that be like cross between wanting to study energies and knowing what crystals protect you and stuff, and then still battling with Bible scripture. Here's the thing. There's a little bit of truth in everything. It's what you do with it. So if the Bible says, because every religion took, that's why it's lost books of the Bible, because different religions took it for themselves and other people hid it, and they want to take all the power and feed you just a little bit of power. Like, they just want to feed you a little bit of power to keep you coming back to them. But the whole purpose of all my videos is to show you how to tap into what you need to tap into for yourself. Because if the Bible says that greater work shall we do, and Jesus walking around raising people from the dead and healing ears that been chopped off, you know what I'm saying? That sound like witchcraft to me. That sound like magic practices to me. But he didn't do it like to hurt people. You see what I'm saying? So I believe that Jesus had like powers to do things just like our creator in heaven. We all have that in us. Some people go through life and try to tap into it, and some of us just born with it. Case in point, if you in a family that you was being abused as a child, chances are your parents probably knew who the hell you were, but they couldn't articulate. This piece of hair is just sticking up. I need to go do something to it in a little bit. But I'm going to put the finishing touches, put the wax on, wax off. Because I done sat here and cleaned my table so good and nice. Because I got to do a live later on something else. And I'm going to do a live on something else. I'm on social media actively, just doing what I do. The whole thing is, it's many reasons why you could be getting attacked. When you deny a power that God put in you, because a parent like beat your ass and told you this and that. Like, I remember one quick time, because yes, a lot of people get on here and they're hurt. Nobody knows it all, but what I do learn that works for me, I'm going to share it. But all I do know is that when I was a little girl, I would sleep and sometimes I would have dreams, and it's only when I would have dreams about, I could see it maybe 5 or 10 minutes before it happened. Like, it was, fear came over me from hearing my dad's voice screaming at me saying, "Wake up, I know you're not asleep." 5 or 10 minutes later, "Wake up, I know you're not asleep. This atmosphere don't feel right." And I'm a little girl. I'm like 6 or 7 years old. I'm a little girl sleeping in my bed, and I got drugged out of bed and got my ass beat for no fucking reason. Why? Because a gift that I was born with, and that I could sense evilness coming at me, and I hid under all that. I tried to make it go away. I tried to not feel anything. So if you want to call somebody evil because they born with intuition, like working nice, and they little and they can't even explain how they know what they know, like, so I learned when I was little, I tried to practice like not being afraid, because I felt like the more that I was afraid of him, that he was going to attack me. So I prayed a lot when I was little. And I used to say, "God, I don't really know if what I'm being told is true. All I know is I want to keep a tight relationship with you. I want you to do works through me. I want to do everything." Because when I was little, we stayed in church. I literally said I wanted to be able to do everything that he could do. I wanted to be able to discern better right from wrong. But all I could say, all I knew was that I didn't even know the word discern when I was little. All I knew is that I said, I want to be able to know the difference. And to know the difference of something is to discern it. So when you are hiding behind your gift because people tell you it's evil, that's an indication that they possibly struggling with the same thing. And because they know that you're strong on the inside, they're going to make you think that you're evil. And doesn't the Bible say that if it says greater work shall we do, now watch this, you can literally ask God to bless those that bless you and curse those that curse you. Yeah, it's in the Bible. So if somebody is coming at you hollering witch, and I'm born with the damn knowledge of stuff that I had like no idea what it is, and I just basically said nope, I don't want to. And I feel like somebody watching this right now, as I'm going live, because I can't see the person, it's probably the first person watching it while I'm recording. I feel like is a sneak spy. Yep. I just saw that one pop on the top of the screen. I usually don't pay attention to stuff like that, but that's a sneak spy. Most definitely. That's what I feel like. Because they need something to go back and be like, oh, so-and-so made a video about you. No, I'm making a video about people who hide from their true identity. And if that's you, wear the shoe. That's all I got to say. If that's you, wear the shoe. When you hide from your true self, you cause demons to go and attack you. Because it's like you're trying to be one way, but you're really another way. And once you like literally understand that the power you're born with to make stuff happen, to be a co-creator and stuff like that, once you like tap into that and you learn what you was really created to be here for, then ain't gonna be no stopping you. I keep staring at this. I need to quit. Anyway, ain't nobody gonna be able to stop you. You're gonna be able to like identify when you see BS coming to you, and an indication that you like are literally waking up to yourself of who you are on the inside is you will get attacked. So if somebody's sitting there saying, oh, she wish it, it take one to know one. Okay, there's people. So let me give you an example. So if a person comes to you just random and says, God heard your prayer, you needed this or you needed that, so I've come to give it to you. And you know it's exactly what you prayed for. And another person come to you and they're like, yeah, you trying to pray against evil, but it ain't gonna stop. That's an evil agent. And that was an angel from God. See the difference? From the Creator. See the difference? So when you fight other people and you start trying to wake up and your conversation gets more woke up, sometimes people will be like that on YouTube because maybe the people that's sponsoring them told them, like, look, hold up, you're giving too much of the truth. You're giving too much of the truth. So then they back up and like retract some of the things they say. First of all, you should know how to have a mouth that your enemies can't contradict. Meaning that, you know, if you go out and you search what somebody telling you and they find out what you telling them is true, they can't contradict it. I mean, they can try with the mouth, but their heart already like got the seed in it. Their heart already is opening up to the idea. So ain't no way in hell you just gonna be attacked for no reason. You got some type of power in you that you born with. Now, unless you going around fucking with people and then you get attacked, that's a whole nother story. To say, some people say, oh, I met only bad witches. You probably met some people who had power in them that were good, but you provoked them and made them turn eviline on your ass. The thing is this: some people are drawn to us because they're like us, and some people are drawn to us because they want to kill the power we have inside. So if you're battling, thank you, Kenneth. Yeah, my energy really is high. So a lot of people saying, that it's evil. I'm gonna tell you like this: when I was a Christian and I was hiding behind what I was born with, I faced more attacks in a little bit. Then after I started finding out about Christ consciousness, and that if supposedly the Bible say, and it does say that we're created in his image, but we all look different, then that means we were created of his spirit image on the inside, his spirit image. But well, a lot of people like to say, oh, we're all one. We were all one, but now we're separated because you have a weak mind and you believe what everybody tell you to believe. So I don't fear any bad witches coming to me. I want you to come at me so that way I can sharpen up my spiritual muscle. I want you to try to come at me with that shit. Because if I'm laying down on a couch or if I'm laying down in my room, I got like the door open to get this bleachy smell out, and I feel like something anywho. I don't know, leaves or little bugs from outside. Anywho, I got shit for that. That's why I got some light up in here for right now. Kind of, sort of got some light up in here. Got a window open and a door open, okay? Because when I do cleansing, I cleanse good up in here. So, that's what I'm saying. If I'm like sitting down, laying down, anything like that, and I'm not being attacked, I'm not being spiritually attacked. Like, I'm not like waking up with scratch marks on my body that I can't identify. And I'm not waking up having dreams about something like coming my way and stuff like that. Then that's an indication when you fighting what you got inside, the demons laughing at you. They are laughing at you and they playing with you. They gonna make you think you are on the most wanted list. Come on now. How much clout do you have that you are on the most wanted list for everybody? Because there's demons after everybody, but to make like somebody just want to like put a hunt out on you like right now, you got to really sit back and look at that. Is it because you're hiding who you really are on the inside? Are you fucking with people to make them come after you? Be honest with yourself. You don't have to sit on here and say whatever it is, but be honest with yourself. Be very honest with yourself. Because honesty goes a long way. Okay? When I was a Christian, all kinds of thoughts plagued my mind. Fear of death. Fear of somebody doing this to me. Fear of somebody doing that to me. And there's only one thing in my life at this current time that could actually... No, not could. There's only one thing in my life right now stopping me from getting exactly where I want to be, but it's out of my control. So I don't worry about it. That's another thing. When you worry about shit you can't control, or you know that you got to give stuff time to work itself out after you have set up and cleaned out your energy, you have to do. I need to get into some more spiritual books. Yeah, because I just... I don't play like that with some people. I just don't. So, if you sneak stalk and you came here, because sometimes people can sneak stalk you, but they not really, they can give you kind words. They can, I've seen it in a lot of other videos when I've done lives. I've seen it like on a different platform, like the moment somebody was learning something, how to do something for themselves, or they getting some knowledge, that's when the sneak stalker just creep their way in. I'm not one of those weak individuals that's going to be like, this, that, or whatever. So don't hit me up on Messenger. Because a lot of people been doing that. I will freaking ignore it. I won't fuck with it. Like, seriously. Because people take the outside look and think, oh, maybe because she been hurt before, maybe she'll fall for my fuckery. Wrong. It ain't nothing that hurts the darkness worse than somebody who look nice on the outside and got something to offer on the inside. And a lot of folks sit there and be like trying to do comeback spells and stuff like that. First of all, you can't do a spell on somebody to make them love you if they don't even like you. That's number one. Number two, maybe they may not even like you or love you because they don't know the real you. They only know what you show them. You see what I'm saying? So There's nothing wrong with you standing up in the spirit and fighting for yourself. Doesn't the Bible also say resist the devil and he will flee? Resist doesn't mean sit the fuck there and don't do nothing. That would be more like surrendering to the devil, okay? If he exists, because I think all that shit is in us, and when we stop seeing bad shit, then, we clearing out our own energy. Like, before I had cleared my own energy, sometime I would come home and I would just feel like bad shit would just be following me. Now, I don't feel like that. When I walk in the house, I feel safe. I feel sound. I feel secure. I feel happy. I feel like, man, no matter what tries to come up against me, like, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be real, real good. And another sign that some of these people don't think that, because I said it in a past video before, but I'm going to tell you, like, another sign where some people, they don't even know. Like, if you watching their videos and you looking at their eyes, and their eyes are like bloodshot red, they don't drink, they don't smoke, they don't do nothing like that, that's a sign, that's a symptom of witchcraft attack too. So when they get on there and they speaking about this and that, and they want you to believe shit like that, everything is everything. Everything is energy, okay? Like, we can see that in your eyes. Those of us who know what we're looking at, if you hadn't been blowing a blunt, we know. Those of us with the inner knowing, we know what that redness is about. If you was up crying the night before, like a lot, you need to take time and get your shit together before you make a damn video. Okay? Because crying, that'll make your eyes red. But, I mean, if the person clearly hasn't been crying, and no matter how long they sleep, they don't have no energy, and they're always making panic videos about, this, that, and the other, then no matter what's coming out of their mouth, they still under the demonic attack, and they getting their ass whooped because they refuse to tap into their inner power. Don't know what it's going to take for some people to learn. What does it take? All I knew what it took for me was just to say, enough is enough. I don't surrender to negativity. You resist it. So that, like, if you're sitting in there, like, that's like you locking your door. When you come home from work and you walk home from work, or whatever you do, you get inside the house and you lock your door. You're not locking it because you're scared, are you? Are you locking it because you're scared, or are you locking it because you want to secure your peace of mind? Answer that question to yourself, or shit, you can drop it down in the comments for all I care. Do that. So basically, that's the same thing. When you speak a prayer of protection over yourself, or you burn an Archangel Michael candle, or you burn just a plain white candle and you speak peaceful intentions over it for your home. They even have Bless My Home candles. They have Bless My Home incense, house protection incense, burn them every day. Just for, protective purposes. And I believe that works. So if you walk out your house and you make videos out of a fear-based consciousness, you're going to attract more attacks. Not saying that the government doesn't attack people, because sometimes if you get to, like, if you in an organization with them and you telling on them, then they gonna ruin your life. But I mean, if you solo and you ain't like riding up under nobody telling you can and can't say this or that, then you may get attacked, but that attack gonna go only so far, you see, because you do have guardian angels around you. Now, if you do something to make people come after you, like sleep with a girl or sleep with a man, or anything, and I'm just using those two examples because that seems to be the problem with some of the people that do what they do. That's why they retaliate or whatnot like that. But all I'm saying is that you have the power to control, to a certain extent, what happens to you. Sometimes when stuff is happening, that's kind of like a test to see if you're going to trust Christ consciousness in you to protect you, to keep you safe. What about when y'all say prayers and be like, oh, 1,000 shall fall at 10,000 will fall at such and such side, but nothing shall come unto me. So you can see shit happening to you. I'm like still trying to detox from all that religion. So as you can see, the memory of a lot of it is like going away, because once you learn the truth about stuff, like you're gonna become more like aware of what you accept and what you don't accept. So what about that? If you see a lot of bad stuff happening around you, but it's not touching you, then why are you afraid? It doesn't make sense. Tap into your Christ consciousness, and you'll see that a lot of the attacks that you're facing, you're calling upon yourself from being scared. Stop making videos from a scared consciousness, because all you're doing is making that shit fly at you high speed. And another thing, with the mirrors, you could be putting curses on your own damn self. If you look in the mirror and say that you feel like you're not pretty, or you feel like like some women, like they show them on commercials, like looking at their body going, oh, I don't like this and that or whatever like that. And you say that in front of the mirror, that mirror has just reflected back onto you what you spoke out into the atmosphere. So notice the placement of this mirror, how it's just like high enough that if somebody's sitting here at the table and they're eating and they're having a conversation, but you can't see your reflection, because if you say something, your subconscious cannot identify between what's real and what's not real. All it knows is that you had a vibration out of your mouth, your words, energy from what you said could actually reflect back onto you. Okay? So this is why we don't have mirrors like down like that. And also, whatever you want that mirror to reflect back, there's a shelf on this side like that. So I position my camera so you can't really see what's on the shelf, but everything I want to come into my life, I put it on that shelf, because I have no idea how I knew that, but whatever you put on that shelf, say like if you got like nasty negative things on the shelf that don't attract good energy, and it's like reflecting in a mirror, you're going to have more of that shit playing around in your house. So I put peaceful things on that shelf so that I don't attract certain type of stuff in the house. You can call it what you want to call it, but just call me not scared of bad shit trying to happen, because as long as I keep my energy up, anything thrown at me ain't gonna stick to me. I mean, it's like having an armor on. It's like you can feel the little blows from it, but it ain't gonna just like totally knock you out. So there's that.